Thank you so much for your purchase of picpulse. Let's get started. So the first thing you want to do is go to the Google Play Store and download the Teleplay app. You'll see that little icon right there. Click on install. Right now, picpulse is part of the Teleplay app, and it will be its own app very soon. Okay, click on open. So make sure to say yes to all these prompts, like while using the app, allow, okay. So next thing you want to do, click on any one of these blue buttons and just skip this whole thing right here. The next version of Teleplay will have a picpulse button, so you can skip the setup process, which I'm about to show you, but which only takes like 10 seconds. So next thing you want to do, click on the gear icon, enter the email address you used to purchase picpulse. Okay. Next thing you want to do, click on green screen and move the smoothing all the way to the right. Move the sensitivity all the way to the right as well. And then click on the calibrate button. And this little superfluous setup process will be eliminated within about a couple of days. Sorry, I have a little bit allergies, little bit of allergies right now from a cat that we just got. Anyways, next thing you want to do, click on that gallery icon and then go to your photo video. And then in this example, I want to use this picture right here. And then you can resize it however which way you want. Obviously, the best position for this picture is pretty much how it was, just a little bit enlarged. And you can move, then you can move that bar right there to make sure that you really moved, that it's in correct position, okay? Okay, so now we go to the gallery icon, and then you can search for the effects, the foreground effects right here. Just click the magnifying glass. Because we're using only the foreground effects, just ignore the backgrounds right here. So in this case, I already know what I'm going to use. So I'm going to skip the search feature, which is extremely useful. I'm going to go to the water and liquids category, and then I'm going to select Color Paint Explosion SD. And you'll notice it takes about something like 20 to 30 seconds to download this particular effect. Some effects can take as little as 5 seconds to download, others 10 seconds. It really depends, because these are effects which were directly imported from files made specifically for high-end video editing programs like Adobe Premiere or special effects software such as Adobe After Effects. So these are not like TikTok filters. These are serious files which we're using here. And once it's downloaded, you never have to download it again. You don't even need Wi-Fi after it's downloaded. Okay, so here, and now you can rotate the effect however which way you want. And so let me see the best way here. Yep, what if we do that? Okay. And that's it. I think you get the idea. And then once you see once you have the positioning all down, you can press the record button for a couple of seconds and then tap it again once you're done with the recording. So here I'm gonna do a little example. Okay, I'm gonna tap the button again. Your video is saved. So in this very latest version of Android, the processing time is really quick. So see, here's what we have. Your saved picture will be where where all the rest of your photos and videos are. Okay. And to remove a foreground effect, just hold for a couple seconds on the effect. And see an X appears right there. Okay, and now we removed it. Let me show you another cool thing that you can do in this very latest version of Teleplay. So let's say bestseller. So we click on download for that. Okay, let's resize it a little. Okay. So now let's make kind of like let's pulsating effect. So we're gonna press the record button, and now we're gonna move it like with our fingers. So the recording records whatever you see in real time. So what you see right now, that's also going to be in the video recording. So it's not going to be the best animation because I wasn't trying to make it look perfect. I just want you to see what you can do. Okay. Okay, and that's the gist of it. Something I'd really strongly encourage you to check out is to sorry, I accidentally clicked on something. Is to use the search feature. So for this, something like that, what if you, for a scene like this, what if you search for something like color? So, because I find that when you, by simply browsing the different categories, it can be a little time consuming because there's so many categories and different effects, but you can also simply search for different things. For example, like here, I found a a color powder effect. So let's download this, number 41. I find that browsing for effects without searching for it, it kind of leads to kind of like a serendipity effect where I create scenes which were unplanned, but I find that scenes which are not planned oftentimes give the best results. But the search feature really is useful. Um, I mean, obviously, because it's a search feature, and each effect has its own different um, texts associated with it, which we spent a lot of time adding to it. So, for example, this effect, it had keywords such as like colorful, powder, um, like rainbow, etc. And that's why it showed up in the search feature. Okay, and so the next update of Android, which you'll be able to do multiple foreground effects. There will be a simpler setup process, so you don't have to go in the gear icon and do that calibration thing. And I encourage you to go to the Facebook group where I post updates every day about what new effects are in the app, what new features we're working on for iOS and Android, and the future desktop version. So thank you for giving picpulse a chance. I know right now that the interface needs a little bit of work. For example, see how it's hard to read like the white text within the categories. So this is all, every single day the app is getting better and better, and I can't wait to show you what happens next. Please be sure to check out the Facebook group, and that's it. Thank you so much for your purchase.